Hello, welcome back. So it's been quite a while since I've done anything on this channel. We moved. I hadn't been doing my budget. I got back in my budget in April, and I didn't want to film it because it was like a clusterfuck. So I said I would just film May. So I'm setting up my May's budget. Um, I'm still in April's budget because April goes until the 5th of May because I get paid tomorrow, which is the 4th, but the money won't be deposited till the 5th. So my May budget, which goes from, what is my first paycheck? The 7th of April to the 4th of May is when my April budget was set. So I'm going to set up my May budget and hopefully get this up in time for, everybody to be able to watch it for May. So this is going to be my monthly budget. I can't spell tonight. It is like almost 10 o'clock at night, so if I make any spelling errors, sorry. So this is going to be Jazz Pay, and let's go back to April. So I budgeted in April that I would make $2,000, but I know for a fact I made more than that. So because of that, I'm going to budget that I'm gonna make $2,400 this month, and then other pay I'm going to budget $0. So came from savings. I'm not gonna budget rollover because that's already budgeted in the paycheck. Okay, so I'm budgeting that I will have $2,400 in May. So then we're gonna go and start putting my what are these things called? Bills on. Now there is a bill missing on here, and it's gonna probably be around the 27th of the month because that's when my life insurance comes out. Alright, so I gotta remember to budget for the life insurance. So I will be back when I have all of the bills written down. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so I wrote down all of my categories and stuff, so I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit. And if you can see, okay, so Maxwell, back off. Sorry. He will drink the whole thing of water if I don't tell him to stop and take a breath. And he just came in from outside where there was a whole bowl of water. So it's not like he doesn't have access to it. He will drink every bit of water if I let him. So you may hear the dogs running around, squeaking a toy. It's before bedtime. They're going to be getting all their energy out. So, let's start with bills. Mom plus shed. I pay her because she pays the shed. She pays the we have a separate storage shed where a lot of my items in there, so I take half the bill because half the shed is basically mine. So it's 105 or 110 or something like that. I pay her 55 for it, and then every week she gets $40. That's what she has it set at. If she wants more, she can always ask for it, but I do pay the light bill, which is not on here. I just realized. And I don't know how much it is. So I have to go back and look because I don't know what the electric bill is right now. I just paid the last electric bill. When did I just pay? I just paid it on the 2nd, which was the $137.07. I just paid that because it was the 2nd. I know it's in May, but May, it's still in June, April's budget. So tomorrow, the bill for May's bill will come out, and it'll probably be due at the beginning of June, which will still be in my May, excuse me, my May's budget. So, so I have that, and then I have Nintendo. That's for me to be able to get on the internet on the Switch. I have not played the Switch in like a month, and I'm still paying this because I do play Animal Crossing with my coworker sometimes, so I need to have internet to be able to go to different islands. So that's why I paid $3.99 for the Nintendo. eBay is something I have divided up into 4 payments. I don't consider it a debt because it's 4 equal payments of no interest. So that's why it's here. I just have it as a bill of $19 on the 7th. Spotify. If you don't know what it is, it's a music subscription. So that's $9.99, so basically $10. That's also due on the 7th. My phone bill, I have it as $55. I'm trying to remember if $55 was enough or if it was $60, but I think $55 should be enough. And that's due on it's pulled out of the account on the 10th, which means I need to transfer the money. Probably should have did the phone bill on the last one, because it takes like 5 days, and since the money, well, I'll just have to do it Thursday morning when the money gets in the account, so it will hopefully get in there by the 10th. I mean, I do have some extra money in that account, so even if it doesn't get in there, there's extra to cover the bill. This is a family plan, so we it's 4 lines, and each of it's 5 lines now, and all 5 lines, you know, everybody puts their money into one account and it's pulled out. And when it's auto drafted, it has a discount. The Budget Mom, I bought the printable Budget Mom workbook. So it's 4 equal payments of $8.22. And then Amazon, $2.99. I don't know what this payment is for. I have to go back and look. I don't know what the $2.99 is for. But there is another Amazon payment, which is $9.99. So, ooh, what did I get on my calculator? Okay, 12. So it's actually $12.98. I'm trying to consolidate because, as you see, I filled up all my lines here. So this is actually $12.98. And then PayPal, that should be the minimum payment, which is $29. And then Etsy, as is a 4 payment, it's $26.50. Let me make sure you can still see. Yes. Then Chase is the minimum payment for that. Credit card is $84.40. Wisdom is a, well, how do you call it? It's a one of those dog DNA testing. Anyways, it's 4 payment split, and that's $32. VACU is my credit union. Credit card is $25, and My care credit cards, I'm paying off one of the surgeries Max had on his rear end. I don't have the minimum payment for that yet, so that's why it's still blank. But I do here have I do and also do a extra debt of $100 a week, so it's $400 a month for care credit along with the minimum payment. And then grooming supplies. I am a dog groomer. I do get these. I have a subscription box I get every month. It's $48, and it's just new shears I get every month. And then YouTube, I have the YouTube subscription, so it's $11.99 a month. And then my life insurance is $17.50. I do not know exactly when it comes out. It comes out between the 27th and the 30th of the month. They don't have it set on a specific day. It's a pain in the butt, but I know it's coming out at the end of the month. And then Philo, or Philo, whatever, however you want to call it, it's my TV program. We don't have cable, we just have internet. So this is a streaming service. It's $20 a month, and I get like 60 plus channels, and I only watch like 4 or 5 of them. And then of course my electric bill, it hasn't come out yet, so I don't know how much that is. And then next it's gonna be my envelopes. I need to move this. So last time I over budgeted for like everything because I hadn't done a budget in a while. So I know for a fact I do about $100 a week in eating out. I work, I eat out, that's the way it's gonna be. So I always do $400 a month. It's about normal. And then food, I know for a fact I did not buy that much in groceries because we split groceries here. So I'm only going to budget for about let's see. Okay, so I'm going to budget for about $300. I don't want to take it down to $2 until I know for sure that that's really all I'm going to spend. And then gas is $80 a week times 4 weeks. It's $320. I drive almost 40 minutes to work. So this gas, and I drive a small SUV. So this gas prices are not gonna drop. It's probably gonna keep going up as it gets closer to the summer. I'm gonna end up spending that about that much. Last time I did dogs for $200. I think. Oops! I just dropped something. Let's see. So 50. Yeah, I do about 50 a week, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Just because dog food is expensive. And then home, definitely didn't spend $400. So I think I can drop that down to $150 for the month. Personal, I can probably drop that down to $200 instead of $400. And then work, I didn't budget anything for work, but then I realized I do end up spending a decent amount of money for work supplies. So I'm gonna budget about $100. So, and then I didn't budget any sinking funds, but I am going to be putting some sinking funds in at the end of April, and it's probably going to be mainly these categories here. Oh, I forgot one, gifts. I have quite a few birthdays in May. One of my dogs, I think he's going to be 13. So his birthday's coming up like right after Mother's Day. Plus, I have Mother's Day coming up. So I have, and then I have my best friend's birthday this month. So I'm going to budget, let's see. I'm probably just going to get Max some of his favorite raw food. Not a big bag. So I think I'm going to budget about $50 for him. And then so like $150 for my mom's Mother's Day present, and then let's do 75. Let's do 100 for my best friend's birthday. No, let's do 75. For 275. This is just a guesstimate. I'm hoping it won't be that much, but I just want to have it just in case. And then I really do need to put some money in for other sinking funds. Let's do, I need Christmas, gifts. Thus heard somebody knocking on my door. I think that should be it for right now. I'm not trying to put too much in sinking funds because I do have debt I need to pay off. So that, and then PayPal, I did have a note in my May budget. Was it May? Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing an extra $64 a month or so for PayPal. And then down payment, I do $25 every week, so it's gonna be $200 a month if I remember correctly. Let me see. No, it's gonna be 100. Damn, I can't calculate. It is too late. I need to be going to bed. So let's see how over I am this month, because last month I was negative like $1,000. But I knew I was gonna make more than the $500 I budget every week for me to make because I get paid weekly. So let's zoom back out. Come on. Sorry if you're shaking. I'm trying to zoom back out. Okay. So let's do this. Let's see. I really can't. I don't want to budget. I don't want to add all this up. So I'm just going to add up these ones here because it's going to be the easy one. I hate not being able to finish my budget fully. Oh, I'm also going to put a rollover because I'm hoping to roll over from April. I really can't spell tonight. So let's see how much this right here was one of the main reasons I was so over budget. So let's see. So let's do 400 plus 300 plus 320 plus 200 plus 150 plus 200 plus 100 plus 275 equals, yeah, isn't that lovely? 1945. How much was it here? 2120. Okay, so it's less than it was last month, but like I said, I need to start writing stuff correctly. So it's 1945 Um, hoping this is not going to be that amount, but I have it at that amount for specific reasons. So let's see if we add up 100 for a down payment plus the 464 for the debt, extra debt. This is 2509. I'm already over budget. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I'm already over budget by $109, and I have not even added this in yet, and that's probably going to be close to what it was last month. So if I look at what it was last month, which also did not include the electric bill. Lovely. It was $562.55, and actually that's wrong. And I also just remembered that I have to add that is incorrect. See, this is why I didn't film this budget before, for April, because there are a lot of stuff missing here, including shed, electric, yeah, there's a lot of stuff missing from this budget. I actually don't have enough spaces because I just realized that, what day did that come out on? A bill that it's a new bill that I have not put in my budget, and it's going to come out again. So I just need to go back and look. So, nope, not that one. I think it was the beginning of the month too. Let's see. Where's the 9? There it is. The 7th. I need a budget for it. So the 7th, which I doubt it's going to actually be on the 7th, but it's going to be close enough to the 7th. Is it should be 9. Yeah, 999. See, I knew this was going to take forever. So, of course, I have no more room here for any more. I really need to consolidate some of these down to like subscriptions, because then in subscriptions you could have this one, and the YouTube. Yeah, I really need to. Next time, that's what I would do. I will consolidate those in the Spotify, because they're all subscriptions. So as soon as I find out what the minimum payment for the care credit is and the electric bill, I will put a picture in right here and show it to you. So then I'm gonna have to go through, that's my debt, and do a one for each week. So what I'm gonna do, instead of filming all those, I'll come back once they are, the first one's filled out. Then I'll fill out the rest of them, and I'll come in another video and go through the budgets. I'm gonna try to do them every week. Can't guarantee, but hold on one second. Alright, so I did week 1's budget. I can't say I got all my bills because I can't ever guarantee that something's not going to pop up. But these are the bills that are supposed to come out this week. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Can you see? Okay, good. Alright. So, Mom, Nintendo, DoorDash, eBay, Spotify, phone. That's the bills that are supposed to come out on the first week of the month. Well, first paycheck of the month. So, let's see. It's 40 plus $3.99 plus $9.99 plus $9.99 plus 19 plus 55 equals. So, as long as nothing pops up that's ridiculous, it's only supposed to be $137.97 out this week. So, and I'm budgeting that I'll get $600 this week. I did not budget any rollover because I don't know what the rollover is going to be until I figure out what I'm putting in my sinking funds for April. So $137.97 for that, for the bills, and then for envelopes I got $100 for eating out, $75 for food, $80 for gas, $50 for dogs, $37.50 for home, $50 for personal, $25 for work, and $200 for gifts. Equals, yeah, over budget already. $17.50. I'm pretty sure, even though it's saying I'm already $200, almost $200 over budget, that I'm gonna have a rollover and my paycheck's gonna be bigger, and I'm probably not gonna spend all this money. Alright, so care credit, $116. Down payment, $25, because I'm trying to buy myself a house. I'm living with my mom right now. So let's see how much in the negative we are. So, not $9. $600 minus $137.97 is $462.03. Can you see? Probably not. Okay. And then minus the $617.50. This is where it's going to get negative. Negative $155.47 minus 116 is negative $271.47 minus 25. So it's going to be negative $296.47. Okay. So I'm already negative $296.47. Which, I mean, I'm kind of not surprised because I was already negative in this budget. I'm not going to be negative, even if it just means I don't do any eating out or whatever. It's not going to be negative. So, and then I'm going to go over my debt. So, I have 4 credit cards right now with a balance. well, actually, that's a lie. I have 5 credit cards with a balance, but the one is a Shell credit card that I use for my gas. I'm using it to build my credit, but I'm be paying that off every month because I'm taking $80 from my account, putting it in a what is it? Putting it into a savings account to pay off at the end of each month. Oh shoot! Let me pause that. I don't want to get a copyright strike for the TV in the background. So right now, my priority to pay off is number one, my Care credit card. It's $2,211.75. There is no interest right now on this balance because it's got like no interest for a year. So the interest will start accruing in October or November. Either way, that's why I'm paying so much on this every week, because I want this to be paid off before interest accrues. Because I do not want to pay the interest that it's like they have interest that builds up on the amount, and then it's all added to your balance. So the total balance of this before was like $3,000 and something dollars, and so it's right now got $300 in interest. I'm not paying it, so that's why I'm paying so much every month. And then my next one will be this one. After that, Chase, the $1788.90. I don't know how this balance kept creeping up because I had paid this almost all the way down. So I gotta check my Amazon account, because this is my Amazon credit card, and make sure that nothing else is being added to this card, because it feels like every time I change it from the Chase card to my regular debit card, it reverts back. So this is gonna be the next one I pay off. I don't remember the interest rate on it. It's probably like 22%. It's a credit card. And then the next one to pay off will probably be this PayPal one. Is gonna be the next one. Well, actually, it's gonna be a swap between these two, because I have 2 balances on here that are interest free until August and September. That's why I'm paying the extra on the PayPal. And then the last one is the Virginia Credit Union, because it's got my lowest interest rate. It's not my lowest balance, it's my second to lowest balance, but I'm not really too worried about it. I am paying sometimes extra towards it. Like last month I did extra like $15 or something like that, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I did an extra $15. So I'm slowly paying that one off. I'm not too worried about the credit union one, but I really need to get this Care credit one paid off before any more interest, before I get to pay the interest. So this is May's budget, which sometimes I just wish this spot was just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. So I'll put that here. Ooh. Put that one here. And then these are the extra weekly ones. So what I do is I leave whichever week I'm going to be working on first in between the monthly spread. This is a plum paper planner. It's a weekly one, but I haven't really been using it, so I really should. I do know I have a vet appointment for the dogs on this day, the 25th. vet appointment for Raina and Ivy. So let me just show you what I've really been doing for my budget. Like, okay, so in April, I budgeted $500 a week. Most weeks, I got between $700 and $800 a week. I think it was only one week where I got 800, right? Yeah. So this one, and then this one, I had to end up pulling from my savings, because what I did was I emptied my bank account completely. I didn't have any rollover at all. So when I did that, I started off with just $700. I was already in the negatives by like $300. So I did end up pulling $100 from my savings. So what I did is, then after that, the next week, I rolled over what was left from the first week. And luckily, I didn't have to end up pulling from my savings, and I just rolled over. I had $100, 54 cents left over, and I just rolled that on over to next month. And this was my biggest, not next month, next week. This was my biggest paycheck right here, which was actually almost $900. I just looking at that now. So with the $100 rollover and the almost $900 paycheck, I was almost $1,000 for income. And of course, with it at first being a negative 200, it went up to a rollover of 400. And the net rollover I put to my next week, and then that rollover plus my paycheck, which was 700 instead of 5, was, well, actually didn't calculate it, but it was over $1,000. So 491.74 plus 735, 98. Yeah, so $1,227.72. So let's do that. 1,227.72. So, of course, when I did my budget with this here, the regular rollover, actually came out with $2.18 extra. So I'm hoping to probably roll over about $100, and then have some extra to put in the car maintenance. The dogs have, like I said, Raina and Ivy have a vet appointment, so the dogs, and then some money into my emergency savings. So we shall see. And then this is my little key chart for my weekly check-in expense tracker. I always thought this was the stupidest thing to do, but now I realize this is actually one of the best things for me to do, because I now can see what I'm really spending all my money on. Actually, where is my white note? This is a duplicate. I meant to white this out before. There we go. So, I will be back when the next week's budget. I will basically do a run through of how much I spent in the first week, and then I will set up the second week, and we can see how this month's gonna go. Hopefully I can get my budget straightened out, and I can figure out what I'm doing with myself. But I will talk to you guys later, and you have a good night or day, depending on when you're watching this. Bye, guys.